Welcome to the first RCS interview. You are the team captain of Full Send. The first question I really want to start off things with is what you are most excited for / looking forward to in this season X.
So for me, if I can take my seat here. For me, I feel like the perspective is a little bit different because I'm commissioner and a captain. But in some ways, it's kind of the same because at the end of the day, it's for everyone to have fun. I feel like if we're not having fun, what's the point of being here? You know, we're not obviously being paid. It's not real racing, but to us, it's something we're passionate about and something we have fun doing. So maybe it's cliche or cheesy to say, but that everyone has fun and nobody loses their way about it.
Okay.
That'd be the most important thing, the most exciting thing is that the excitement level is high, the fun feels like it's high. People had a good time the other night at the dual races.
I guess shifting over to the duels. After the duels ended, how do you feel about your team's ability to work together?
I think there might be some room to grow, and I think it's just because everyone is so excited to get to the front. I did see two teammates particularly working together well in stage two. I mean, they were kind of mid-pack. They weren't too far back, but they were mid-pack, and they got themselves back into a favorable position before they caught a caution flag. I think it was before pit cycle.
Okay.
Nonetheless, they showed something very, very useful. But at the same time, we're going to have to find out where our limit is between, hey, I got this run, and I'm going to go wherever that run takes me. And then that's fine. That's one type of driving. That's one type of winning. You can win that way. I kind of more have the style of, I might not make that move right now. I'm going to stay in line. I'm going to bump the guy in front of me and keep this momentum going, and I'm going to wait until the opportunity presents itself. Not saying either one is wrong, but we'll find the happy medium.
Okay, so do you care to mention who the two teammates you were talking about earlier?
Funk and Scary, for sure. They were in stage two, and it was when I noticed how well their paint schemes matched each other. Like, they looked like teammates, and they were fifth and sixth, and they were just working really well, catching that lead pack. It was when stage two, duel two, is when duel two was in their pit cycle, and they knew they had a caution after pit cycle, so they were trying to gain as much as they could. And they didn't get all the way back to first, but they got back up there. They got more than what they had, so they were definitely digging.
Okay, so I guess we'll combine the next two questions here. And how can you work to help the teammates that are in your team that are struggling here? What do you think you can say to them to help them improve at this style track?
At this style track, that's a tough ask. I feel like, this is super speedway racing. You can get put in the sucker hole just like that, and I genuinely feel like it's better for everyone, your team, yourself, and the entire pack, to stay where the chaos is not. Like, if you can just stay in line, even if your teammate, if staying in line doesn't cause chaos, if you think it might cause a wreck, or if you and your teammate might get trapped out in the outside lane and drop to the back, just stay where you're at. It's like, shit happens. Or sorry if you don't want me cussing. Stuff happens. You know, it's racing, super speedway racing. It's gonna happen. Trying to find the happy medium in that. Knowing when it's time to go with your teammate and time to be like, no, I gotta stay out here, or I gotta stay up here, you know. You gotta do what's best for yourself at the end of the day.
Sometimes that involves leaving a teammate behind. I guess talking about teams now, and just looking at a broader spec, which team, if you had to pick one right now before the season starts, do you think will be your greatest hurdle in achieving a championship?
There's no reason to doubt anybody but, Pinnacle.
Pinnacle.
Maybe I said that wrong, but they're definitely the pinnacle, literally, quite literally, metaphorically and literally. They've won so many championships, so many races in such a short amount of time. They've completely rebuilt themselves. But Relic he has this knack for being able to put a team together. He just can he can get the best out of somebody, even if he knows somebody doesn't have every single quality that a champion might need. He's going to get what they can do out of them. He's going to get that little bit that they can do out of them. I also want to shout out Alpha. They reloaded. They won the Truck Series Championship, and they've reloaded with Zero. B-Dogs is coming in, and B-Dog ain't no normal rookie. B-Dog has a lot of talent from other series, so they're definitely to be watched. They might be the betting favorite, but you just can't look past Pinnacle. With as much success as Pinnacle's had, Relic's going to carry that team to a championship if he has to. He's done it before, so.
Look out for Pinnacle. And lastly, if you have anything to say to any of your fellow team captains, what is it and to whom? Or if it's to all of them?
I guess there's nothing that I haven't. There's nothing new I have that I haven't said before. I can't side seat coach. I feel like the current group of captains we have, they all know what they're doing. They've been through this a couple times. Like at this point, we're all pretty well about working with our teams, sharing setups, sharing times that we're getting. I know I was doing that this past week for Daytona because I had Verstappen and Bonk that I was trying to, help get in on speed. I didn't know if we would end up having 30 for the duels. We didn't, but, we were working hard, grinding, did like 70 laps of solo times just to try to get them times down. Didn't work out in the end, but still, that's it. We were trying, we're trying new things. We're trying to find that speed. So, the only thing I would say to my fellow captains is don't stop putting forth the effort. We know we gotta be the standard bearers. We gotta show our team members, hey, we're out here practicing, we're putting in laps, we're trying to get this time down, even if it's a super speedway, even if we only gain a tenth or two, that's something. It's better to fail after trying than to go in completely green, get screwed over, and then you won't know, could I have done more? If you try and practice and still get screwed over in the end, at least you're able to say, well, screw you, you screwed me. If you don't practice, you're always going to have that doubt in the back of your mind, like, well, could I have done more? Could I have done more?
Leave anything on the table. That's a good message.
Exactly.
Well, Random, thank you. Good luck to Full Send this season.
Absolutely. We appreciate it.
I think you guys are probably the strongest team to beat.
Oh, we're hoping so. On paper, we have a good chance. But we have to go out there and actually do it for real. It's go time.
Well, thank you for the interview.
Thank you.
Have a good rest of
Thank
your
you
day.
for having me.